you see them? They're tomato plants, yeah. And they were 3 tomato plants that self-seeded in the other polytunnel. Well, we're running a bit late with it, I must admit. A few weeks late, but I think it's about time we start getting them in the ground, yeah. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to plant them deep. Bury the little blighters, that's what we're going to do, yeah. So let's get to it. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do. I've got my long-handled spade here, shovel. I'm going to use that to dig the holes. And we're going to be having 3 rows of tomato plants in here. There's going to be a row there. There's going to be a row on the other side. But then there'll be a short row down the middle. Yeah, it's a bit odd, I know. It sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? But what makes it got airflow, you see. It won't go right up to the door, though, because that'll be a bit silly. Yeah, won't stand on them. So I'll start probably about here at this end and the same on the other end. So there'll be about, well, 2/3 length or half length row in the middle. So we can come along with a wheelbarrow and we can go around the middle row of tomato plants. Anyway, let's start getting them in, shall we? We've got to dig holes. We've got to dig a hole. So this end here is a bit, you see it's very wet. Not because I've watered it. Let me show you. There's actually a water source under the ground at that point. Just that area there, it's always wet. So it'll be interesting to see if they're too wet or whether or not they actually do quite well at that place. But you see, it's quite, you know, I haven't watered it, just how it is, all the time. So it can get a bit waterlogged at that end. But we'll see, they've got 1 or 2 choices, haven't they? Chances. I suppose what I could do, I could actually have put a big pot there that I could have it higher if I wanted to. But I'm not going to, no. I don't want to mess about, I just want to get it in the ground. That'll do, found a rock. If you want the rock, there you go. Right. Do you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to get a bit of comfrey. Oh, where is my comfrey? It's every flipping where. You've got to look far and you'll find comfrey around here. There's actually some right below you, growing out of the ground. So we'll grab some of that and we'll use that. Because it's a green fertiliser, you see, that's a fertiliser. And that'll slowly release nutrients, nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus. Then there's the phosphorus. Out the rots, it will feed the plants. I'm going to chuck it at the bottom of the hole. I'm not going to put water in there at the moment. I'm going to put a little bit of soil over the top. And this tomato plant here, we're going to plant it deep, right up to the first set of roots. Now do the, kick the pot out of the way, got to kick your pot. Let me see there, you can see the roots, you see? Yeah, it's very shallow. Why is there much soil in there? It's really shallow, don't know what happened there. As you see, there's lots and lots of roots in there, so that's going to be quite happy. Little baby tomato plant there, but we don't want that. No. No. I've got so many baby tomato plants, I don't need any more. And there's no one else I can give it to at the moment. I've tried to palm loads off. I've already trimmed the bottom branches off the trusser side. They're all gone. And these little suckers here, you want to remove them. And I'm going to actually sow that. I'm going to plant in the ground probably about up to there. Because then, all those little hairs are on there, those little fibrous hairs, they'll all grow roots. And it'll be able to get more water, you see. When it's drought, when there's not a lot of water, it'll still get some water. Water. Yeah, water. At this point, it's a good idea to, if your soil is calcium deficient, you're at risk of having blossom end rot. Don't want rocks, don't want rocks. Blossom end rock. And, rot. Got rocks on the brain now. Probably know there's rocks everywhere. And there's a calcium deficiency. Right. Loads of rocks, right? Okay, fair enough. Rocks everywhere. But watch your rocks. Next one. I know why there's rocks here. In it goes. Now, you think about the distance and stuff like that, all I'm going by the rails, the poles. and they're my guide. So I'm basically one at each pole, one in between. Simples. I know this is a shovel, but I'm digging with it. Put you the shovel, please. Alright. If the bottom's a bit hard, try and break it up so you don't get a pan of, you know, where the water don't drain freely, because then you get in with, you know, water hanging around the roots. I'll do the plant no good at all. Oh, needs more comfrey. Oh, there's some over there. Oh, some over there. Oh God, comfrey everywhere. Put that in, hit the soil on the top. Grab my plant. Clay, lots of clay. Now what I'll do is I'll rake the loose soil up around, you know, when I rake it all in, I'll rake the soil up against the plants so it comes a bit higher. I want to get roots, you see. Next, don't worry, we're not doing the whole greenhouse in one video, it'll be a bit silly and boring. I think so, I think it'll be boring. I call it greenhouse again, the polytunnel. People keep reminding me of that, so I keep making the same mistakes. That's the thing, you see, I'm not editing these videos. No, I don't want to edit them. If you start editing, you end up with a whole load of work, and then you've got to think, well, you haven't got time to make more videos. So at this stage, I'm not editing all the videos. I might edit a few of them, but not in a minute. No, this is unedited. It's raw. That's what it is, raw. Well, who's this idiot? It's me! Some more comfrey. Now don't grab the root of the comfrey, and also don't grab the seed. No, because you don't want comfrey plants growing around the bottoms of your plants. Like I say, the comfrey is a fertiliser. Yeah, got lots of lovely root on there. That's good. Now another little trick you can do is plant fennel. Got big old rocks everywhere into the ditch. Plant fennel near your tomato plants, because they there's a beetle that likes to eat your tomato plants, and I can't remember what it's called actually now, but yeah, there's a beetle, and the beetle doesn't like fennel. No, don't forget to keep your pots for next year. Don't just chuck all your pots. Now how I'm going to stake these, well, how I normally do it is I'll have a line from the tomato plant, stake in the ground, and I'll wind it around the plant and tie it off the pole. Now that does work quite well. I've done that for the last few years. The only thing is you'll find the plant, each part have a bit of a sag in it as the plant grows. So it's not so good like that. So you're better off, got stones in my shoes. You're better off with stakes really, I think. Or canes. Or you'll poke holes in the cover of your polytunnel. Been there, done that. Oh, I can see my doggies. I can see Pandora. She keeps coming up to me today, and I'm really excited, wagging the tail like a mad thing, and wanting little cuddles and roll around on the grass and stuff with her. She's a funny little thing, she is. Wally just seems to he likes to bask in the sun, and then what he does is he gets up and finds something cold, like the concrete floor or the stone floor in the house, to cool down. That's what he does. He's a funny boy. Dogs are funny creatures, aren't they, really? They're hilarious. They've been keeping me company while the missus are in away, because she's in the UK. Back tomorrow she is. And I talk to my dogs instead. There again. So that one's got loads of lovely root on there. And even though I've been watering these, there's really a bit of moisture there. It's quite, quite sandy soil if you look. Yeah, quite sandy. Not as well. not much clay in it, because normally you're able to squeeze it and it'll hold its shape. I would have done this a month ago. I had ones in a polytunnel done, well, ages ago now, but usually do it first full moon or last full moon in May. I can't remember now. Here in France, before you put them outside. Oh no, I forgot to put my comfrey in there. Well, I'll have to take the feed on it instead. So where the actual soil's near where it's out here, where we've got the little water source under the underground water source. There's clay in this soil here. I showed that soil a minute ago, for which was come out of the polytunnel, and that has got clay in it. So there's a lot of water retention in that because of the clay. Now, if you had an extremely sandy soil or clay soil, I would prefer clay soil, most definitely, because you get water retention. Otherwise, it's too free draining, and the plants will always be suffering for water. Just constantly be watering all the time, just to. Yeah, because another thing is the nutrients will all be in that clay. So the clay can be a good thing. Obviously, what a balance, don't you? You know. So I'll do these through here and get them done. Now the reason why I'm planting in long ways with this polytunnel, because the sun rises over there and sets over there. So what happened is, because the rows will be going this way, they'll be able to, the light can go in between the rows. If I was going that way, the tomato plants at that end of the polytunnel will just shade all the tomato plants this end, so you have a bit of an odd uneven growth going on. Whereas in the other polytunnel, which faces the other direction, the actual tomato plants have been planted perpendicular in rows to the side of the polytunnel. And that's what I found worked best for us. It's not, maybe not for you, depends, That's the thing about vegetable gardening. Not everyone's situation is the same, is it? Some people live in a bit of a little microclimate. Some people got the, wind protection and what have you, especially if you live in a built-up area and you get enough daytime sunlight for tomatoes and stuff. You might do really well with tomato plants if you've got a small back garden. I don't necessarily recommend, well, not from my experience. Some people are really good luck with them, but you've got to be religious with your watering, and that's grow bags. There's not enough soil in them, in my opinion. You'd be better off getting builder's buckets, drilling a hole in the bottom, and filling it with some compost. Some either compost, at the bags and what have you, or a bit of soil, a mixture of the two, a bit of loam in it, and have a bit of retention in it. This is even though it's being very, I'm finding rocks, I am. A lot of rocks. Actually, the bit I'm digging used to be a path. Yeah, the path used to run along there, that's probably why. Hasn't been turned over for a long time. Get in the bottom of the hole, that's it. I can see the sandy clay layer in there. I'll leave it like that and I'll just grab some more comfrey. Comfrey, come here boy. Oh, there it is. Oh, I love my comfrey. Kill two birds with one stone. I'm actually picking my comfrey out of still seeded amongst my parsnips. The parsnips, which need some serious weeding. But we'll get there. They will be weeded. One day. Dogs are barking at something. So there we are. That's comfrey. I'm going to chuck that in the ground. I think I've got a guest. So I have to wind this video up in a minute. Like so. I need to go and walk the dogs as well. I think my son's here. I think it's my son. Right, so I'm going to put that in the hole as well, nice and deep. So that's worked out quite well. And that way I get the roots will grow off the stems of the plant. And I'll actually, as it grows, like you do potatoes, not quite as much as potatoes, I'll raise the level of the soil. Let me just have a look, see if it is somebody here. There might be, or might be somebody walking past. You know what dogs are like. I was right. Ah, it's my son's turned up. Making sure I'm alive, probably. Got to carry on. Let's find me the garden, wouldn't they? Right, one more there, stick that one in there. Oh no, two more to go in. Do that. Oh, so much to do. I've got to sort the house out as well. The missus back tomorrow, so that's got to be done. I'll be in trouble. It's a mess, I'll tell you. Oh dear. It's one of them things, eh? Look for my comfrey. Oh, where's my comfrey? I'll bring you with me, but I'm on my own. And the actual... I can't do this with a gimbal very easily. No. It's a two-man job, really. So I'll take the flower heads off just in case there's any seed on there, because I don't want them in the hole, because they'll just self-seed. They're not far enough gone anyway. So, oh, there! We'll grab it, put it in the hole like so. Oh! There's children! How you doing, right?
Oh, he's doing garden videos. Have you been?
I am, yeah.
Oh, you currently or?
Yeah, that's what it's running at the minute, mate. That's right, it's
I
fine.
will disturb your videos.
No, I do, right, mate.
But...
I'm looking at come down anyway. I've just got to put that one in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is my son, Dizzy. Yeah, he is rather.
You're doing a video at the moment.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, sorry.
You're
Hello.
right. So I'll just stick the one in over here. And my two little grandchildren. You don't want him being in the video, do you?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm just going to dig in another hole. I've got my comfreys ready. Do you know what this stuff is?
No.
Sophia, do you ask for? It's that plant. It's got a lovely purple flower on it, right? And it feeds the plants, the tomatoes.
Oh, like a fertiliser.
That's a green fertiliser. So what I'll do is I'll dig a hole. That's what I'm doing, digging a hole. Like that. And I'll chuck it in there for me, Sophia. It's me. Chuck it in the bottom of that hole, will you?
Make the plant grow.
You chuck it in the hole. Oh, it's like food for plants. The plant's going to feed the plant. Alright, now we've got a little bit of soil. Just, I'll do it. I've got nice shoes on. Like that. And then I'm going to put this. Can you put that in there? Right, so I'm going to take that out of here. You got it? I can put it in the hole. Oh, that's it. Perfect. Oh my gosh, she's professional. She's a professional. Put a bit of soil around it as well, like that. Look at dirty fingers. Look at dirty fingers. Oh no. It's good to have dirty fingers occasionally. What do we do next? I've got to tidy this all up. I've got to rake all this later as well. Look at that. Right, can't I? Shall I rake it? You got the end of that? Because I'm not strong enough. I need your help. Oh, that's it. Pull! Pull! Oh, oh, oh. That'll do.
Oh, that's better. All neat and tidy.
Do you want to put a bit of water? Watering cans over there, are they too heavy for you?
Might be okay for that one, maybe.
Oh, give these what the tomato
Tomato
plants a little bit of water.
Me and Emily start this side.
You do that? Wow. She's a professional. Oh wow, oh yeah, you do it perfectly. You're better than Daddy.
I know, Daddy's rubbish.
Well, I watered in. I'll have a bit of a clean up with it later. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a lovely day. You gotta say ta-ta. Sophia, can you say ta-ta? Ta-ta. Have a lovely day.